All right, kid, where are you from?
France.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I played in Paris in November. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. You had such a great story about this room.
This room.
I,
I walk in this room, right? And it's been so long. I went like, oh my God, this is where it started. You know. So we should take it. Ask, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. For those of you who wonder what's happening, my name's Guillaume. I'm here at NAMM 2019, the Orange booth. I'm super, super lucky to be with Glenn Hughes,
Hey.
the man himself. First, I guess, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm healthy and fine.
That's brilliant. You were telling us how you found out about Orange.
Yeah. So, everyone. So, I walk in this room. I walk into a room very similar to this 7 years ago. Somebody said, maybe we should try Orange. Okay, so I walk in this room, and there's an amp over here, you know, and a bass over here. I was alone. I plug it in. Within 10, 15 seconds, I knew I had found my comfort zone and my home for the future. And this room gave me the chicken skin. And I'm thrilled to announce that I love Orange. I love everything about them, the sound, the look, the vibe, and the team.
This is so amazing.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Because when you think of a man who stored and recording music as much as you have, thinking like 7 years ago, you still had the spark and be like, wow, this is amazing. That's so cool.
You know, I'm always looking for something. I'm not looking for anything. But some way and sometime the fate comes in and you walk alone in a room and it's like nobody was pressuring me. Nobody was telling me this is what you need. I know what I need, and my soul said, this is what you need. You know, so people give me things all the time, but I don't want anything. I just want to be in the groove, you know. So I want to thank everybody for that love. So,
well, thank you so much for like sharing that story with us. You are one of the few people on earth who can answer that question. How did you make it that long? How did you do everything that you've done? What's your tip to staying alive in the music business?
I believed in the art of music. I never got into music for drinking and drugs, which I did, or girls, which I did, but I never got into it other than to sleep with my guitar as a teenager, to become known as a musician, and to still sleep with my guitar.
Do you still sleep with your guitar?
Kinda, you know, it's in the room, you know, but I'm in love with music. I don't do this for anything other than to sing, write, and play. I don't do it for any other reason, you know.
It's pretty admirable, man. I guess it's kind of a random question for you, or you've heard it before, but if you had to pinpoint specific memories and like of your touring, of being, because you've played with Deep Purple, you've played with Black Sabbath, it's just being in that room with you is kind of...
No, I'm as normal as they come. I am, I'm just a musician that was in the right place at the right time, and I had the ability never to give up. I had the love of music. I learned how to read music as 11 years old, played the trombone, not a sexy instrument. I was named after Glenn Miller, you know who he is, trombone player. I was born into a musical family, and I had no other choice than to become a soccer player or a musician, and I chose the right thing.
Chose musician.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of everything that you've done in your career, would you say like you have a specific period that you enjoy? Is something that comes up in your mind when you think of your career?
There was a period before Deep Purple with Trapeze, a long time before you were born. We started out, I was 18 years old. We were playing to 5 people a night. And when I left the band, we were playing to 10,000 people a night. Then I joined Deep Purple, and then it got huge, you know. I remember that because I was like, you know, borrowing money from my parents and really working it. And then it happened for me. And it happened because I never took my eye off the ball, and I never wanted to stop. So that was the most, spiritual moment for me.
That's awesome. What are you doing now? What are you about? Do you have any plans?
I am in the middle of a world tour doing Glenn Hughes performs classic Deep Purple live. I've just done 9 months. I played in Paris in November. I'll be touring again from March through December.
Okay. In the US, in Europe?
All over the world.
All over the world. Everywhere. Yeah. So people everywhere, look out.
Everywhere.
Do you have any? Do you still write music? Do you still record music?
Yeah, I mean, not for a while. I'm now so busy playing, So, Black Country Communion is another album next year. So
next year,
me, Bonamassa, and myself. Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to that. Thank you. I don't want to take too much of your time, man. Thank you so much for sharing your stories. It was an honor meeting you.
I love Paris. I love Parisians. And I love French people, and I love you.
What? You're the first one to say that to me today.
It's like, I love you, and I love
Thank
friends.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. This was Mr. Glenn Hughes here at the Orange booth at NAMM 2019. My name's Guillaume. Be good to one another, and I'll see you very soon.
Peace.
All right, so that was a piece of rock and roll history.